I have to admit I'm not familiar with the Touhou project or any of the games in the series, but I do know this new game Touhou Genso Rondo Bullet Ballet is an awesome game. On paper, Bullet Ballet is a mixture of the bullet hell shooter and the fighting game. Just like a fighter, it's a match between two characters with a health bar and a time limit, but instead of using kicks and punches, you use a barrage of bullets to defeat your enemy. However, you can still home in on opponents and attack them with your melee weapon. The tutorial can waffle on a bit, but I recommend playing through it since there's a lot of depth to this game. For example, you can mix bullets with other bullets to create unique attacks. Also, the game has various cooldown and charge meters you have to govern. The speed and pace of the game combined with a flood of bullets makes for an exhilarating experience. The roster is comprised of just 10 characters, but the good news is each character has their own unique feel. One character can surround herself with bullets while another can summon dolls to attack the enemy. Every character also has their own special attack which places both characters in empty space and allows you to shower your opponents with bullets. The frame rate never skips a beat, and while the backgrounds are pretty basic, it does allow you to clearly see the bullets. Unlike Street Fighter V, this game has an arcade mode where you fight CPU opponents until you die. There's also a local 2-player versus and online matches available. Unfortunately, because I was playing this game before release, I was at the mercy of people using review codes, and sadly I couldn't find a match to test the netcode. I'll be sure to make a note in the description when the game is released and I can find a match to see if the game suffers from any lag. Other modes include Boss Rush, which is basically a marathon against all the characters' special attacks. There's a story mode which is kinda mediocre to be honest. There's some nice 2D artwork, but the writing and characters are a bit drab in my opinion. Annoyingly, one of the character storylines is locked behind a paywall, which is a bit scummy. Having said that, Bullet Ballet is a fun little game that is unlike anything else I've ever played, which you can't say about many games these days. If you're a fan of bullet hell games or looking for something new, you should definitely give this game a spin.